This podcast is being recorded and produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past, present.
We extend our respect to any First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
I'm Brittany Saunders.
And I'm alright, hey.
And you have made your way onto our close friends list.
Because you don't put the juiciest gossip on your main story, you keep it for your close friends.
And that's what these episodes are for, and I am very excited for today's episode. This has to probably be one of our most special ones, because we are joined by none other than my Nan. Hi, Nan.
Hi.
Hello, Honor. It is an honour to have you here. You're our guest of honour. There's going to be lots of honour puns in this episode, I imagine.
Have you ever met anyone with the name Honor other than yourself?
No, I haven't.
And
no.
do you like your name yet? Because I know you told me that you didn't used to.
I used to hate it when I was young.
Did you get picked on?
No, just
No, I
that
did.
people would say, "What did you say?"
Yeah.
And if a guy would come up to me and say, "Oh, hello, what's your name?" I used to say it very quietly because I hated my name. And they say, "What did you say?" And then I'd have to repeat it. And they said, "Oh," and then off they go. So they didn't like my name.
Well, it's the most beautiful name in the world.
I know, it is so
in my
beautiful.
opinion. It is.
But now people say, "Oh, that's a beautiful name."
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So it's, as you get older, you get more popular.
Well, that's good for us
You
because
know
we're
what?
already pretty popular,
Sign me
but
up.
you can look forward to that, Matt.
Can't wait.
Yes. So anyway,
Welcome to the podcast, Nan.
thank you for having me.
Anytime. Do you actually know what a podcast is?
Not really.
What do you think a podcast is?
Just talking into a microphone.
Pretty much. That's it. Nan always sees our social media clips
Yes.
of us, so that's
Yeah.
what she gets to see. I'm yet to teach you how to actually listen to the episodes.
Yeah.
But you're pretty cool. Like, you have Instagram.
Yeah.
You use that. You know how to watch
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
You have Facebook and Messenger.
Yeah.
You know how to use those.
Yeah.
You're pretty modern.
Yeah. So I look at them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to bed and I just look up to see if she's put anything different up or, I know
And
what
you
she's
follow,
doing.
You follow Matt and you see all Matt's
and
posts.
Yeah. I seen your clip the other, I thought, oh my God, doesn't he look gorgeous?
From the live show.
Yeah,
Oh,
with the live
God.
She
show.
knew that you had your live show.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to show him. Oh my God, he looks gorgeous.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of like, if Nan's here, I want to get into asking Nan some stories about Brittany.
Oh, okay.
And if you have any funny stories, or when did you ever used to have to look after Brittany when she was younger?
Yes,
and what did
not-
she get in trouble for and things like that?
Oh, she was always getting into trouble.
What was the worst thing she ever did?
I can't. Oh, if she got into trouble, she was go to your bedroom, and she'd go down there, slam the door.
Nan,
And-
remember one time I kicked a hole in the wall?
And this time she was really naughty. She was sent to the room, and then when Sharon eventually went down there was this big hole in the wall where she kicked it in.
I kicked a hole in the dry wall with my heel.
Yes. And wasn't she in trouble?
My dad just put like another piece of plaster over the top, nailed it in. So my bedroom for years just had this square of plasterboard over the
Oh
hole.
my God. But she ruled the roost for a little while.
I
Didn't
feel
you?
like my memories with you, Nan, are only good. I'll tell you some fun.
Yes,
some fun.
but
but.
other than that, she was very good.
Oh, good.
Like, yeah.
My
yeah.
favourite memory with you, Nan.
Yeah.
Nan would be the one that would always take us to the movies. Like,
Yes.
that was Nan's thing. Like, we would go to the movies with Nan.
Yeah.
And Nan lives in Charlestown in Newcastle. And then so there's movies right there, like right near her house.
Yeah.
And we would be so excited because before we went to, it was Hoyts at the
Yes,
time, like the
Hoyts.
old Hoyts movies.
Yeah.
There was Golo. Do you remember Go
Oh,
Low?
yeah, like kind of like reject shop vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nan would take us to Golo before the movies, and we were allowed to buy anything, like
Or
like
your
one
lollies and
We get all
whatever
the
they
lollies,
wanted.
but then we would also get like a stationery pack or something. You know, those like little stationery, and then I'd take it to the movies, and like that's just the most fond memory I have.
Yeah.
Is Nan taking us to Golo?
They thought it was
before the
absolutely
movies.
wonderful, like, you know, because the lollies at the theatre was always too expensive.
Yeah.
Nan, speaking
So-
of theatres, tell us the story about that. Your first job at the theatre.
When I used to work at the theatre,
Yeah.
yes, and
What was your job there?
I used to go and usherette people to their seats with a torch when it was dark, like the movies that had started. And you had to, it was scary. It was really scary because everything was dark. Like the movie was going and the theatre was pitch black, and you had to be careful that you didn't trip and the people behind you that were wanting to be ushered to their seats would sit down okay. It was very, very scary. But
Was this when the movies were more like a fancy outing?
yeah.
When people used
it
to
was
wear
d-
nice clothes?
Yeah, oh yes, you always got dressed up to go to the movies.
Isn't that wild?
Not
Now we like
anymore.
wear a hoodie, like a
Yeah.
dressing gown.
Yeah, yeah. I've even seen women of my age then going with gloves on.
Because
You
it was like
know?
fancy.
Yeah, fancy, yeah, like with gloves on. And then the handbag. So it's all changed, of course. Yeah. That's many, many years ago. Yeah. But you used to love me taking you to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great. And now you're here doing a podcast with me in Sydney.
I can't believe it.
I know.
Now, I reckon it'll be 30 years since I've been down in the area that I went, where Brittany took me today, and I could not believe going through the tunnel. I'd never been through the tunnel in my life. And it was incredible. I took photos all the way.
Did you go? So you obviously didn't do North Connect. Which
No,
is,
'cause
you
we
might
went-
have to do. Oh, you won't be able
I
to.
will on the
do
way
that.
home. Yeah, I will
but
do it.
The good
It
ones.
was
the
it was
southbound ones.
incredible, like all the lights, and I'm saying to Brittany, she said, "Well, keep taking photos, Nan." So I've taken photos all the time. So I'll show my husband when I go home, like, you know. So
And then
that's
another
so
thing
good.
that you thought was so amazing this morning was the amount of trees on the freeway.
Oh yeah, I could not believe it, because many years ago, when the freeway was done, there was trees, but you know they hadn't grown. But now, I went, oh my God, I cannot believe it! Like there's trees everywhere. Like, you know. And then I'm thinking, my God, I'm old.
She was amazed by the trees.
I
and
can't
the-
believe you haven't been down to Sydney in so long.
No, because I have no reason to
Yeah.
come down to Sydney.
Nan's
and
never
I
been
wouldn't.
overseas either.
No, I've never. No, just Western Australia and South Australia, but not overseas. And you wouldn't get me on a plane to go over there now anyway.
Yeah, my grandma's the same. I said,
Yeah.
let's go and do something. She said, I'm
Yeah.
swollen.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't go
Yeah.
anywhere. I'm
Yeah.
too swollen. If I get on a plane, I'll swell up even more. She's like, my grandma said, sorry, because I would have loved to do it. A little international
yeah.
trip
So
with
it's.
her.
I think I'd be scared too now with all
Yeah.
these things that happen.
And I think it's a different generation. Like, I feel like
It
our
is.
generation has grown up wanting
Yeah.
that, like, overseas travel, and it's, like, part of our... I don't know what it is.
It's totally different. When you get to my age group, you think twice about, you know, things like, and we've got no relatives overseas, or so, you know, I've only got a sister now in South Australia.
Yeah.
So, you know.
No
I would-
overseas trips for you
No
now.
overseas trip for me, no. Even if I won a lot of money, I still wouldn't.
Would you go around Australia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd do that. Yeah. That would be good. Yes. But I was absolutely gobsmacked, though, when I came through that tunnel this morning, and I'm saying to Brittany, oh my God, have a look at them buildings. Like one building looked like it was going to fall over, but that's how it was
The
built.
ones that are on, like, an angle?
Yeah.
And all the different, like, it was an eye-opener. Absolutely eye-opener, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you had a bit of a giggle, didn't you?
I
She's
did, I
saying, oh
did.
my God.
Nan, You're going to guess some Gen Z slang.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
Matt, do you want
We hope so.
to kick it off, Matt?
Yeah. I'm gonna start with a word that you would find when you're dating someone these days.
Oh.
If you were maybe courting a man or something,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think would happen to that man if he was ghosting you?
If he was what?
Ghosting. If a man was ghosting you, what would he be doing?
Ghosting me. Following me.
Oh, that's actually a good
That's a good
one.
way of looking at
Ghosting,
it,
like
yeah.
shadowing in a way,
Yeah.
right? Okay, I see.
Well, it actually means he's ghosted you, like he's disappeared, like a ghost. Which actually doesn't really make sense when you
No,
think
now
about
that
it.
I
Like,
think about
ghosting
it, 'cause-
should be like spooking and following you
Yeah,
around.
ghosting
yeah.
should be not leaving you alone,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've been ghosted, that means they've stopped messaging you out of the blue and you can't contact
Oh,
them.
okay.
Right, what's your one, Pri?
All right. The next one, Nan, is what do you think it means if something is slay?
Is what?
Slay.
Slag.
Slay.
Slay.
Yeah.
What's slay?
If I said, Nen, today you look so slay, what does that mean?
Oh, you look beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So next time you see someone and they look amazing, say your outfit is slay.
Oh,
Slay
wow.
just means like you're serving it, or I don't know how to give an example that you'd understand anyway.
Oh, thank
But slay
you.
is a good thing.
Slay is good.
What about if I have Riz? If I've got Riz, what have I got?
Pimples.
Pimples.
I don't know.
So Matt has Riz.
I've got Riz.
You reckon it's pimples?
Yep.
Okay, Riz is short for charisma.
Pimples.
But you have got charisma.
I thought she was going to say, you have got pimples. Sorry, it's just a
Okay.
shaving rash.
Nan, okay, what do you think it means if someone has a glow up?
A glow up.
Yeah.
Puffed up.
Puffed up. In what way?
Puffed up.
With Botox?
Where you just with Botox as well as rouge on your cheeks.
Glow up is rouge on your cheeks. So glow up means like someone is just glowing and
Yes,
amazing
yes.
and they're like a whole
Yeah,
new person.
yeah.
So you're kind of on the right track with that one. Yeah, you got that one right pretty much.
Oh
Have you had any Botox on her?
no,
No? No work done?
I'm just normal.
Normal.
The normal woman.
Natural.
Natural.
Do you want to do one more, Matt?
This is the last one for you, Honor. What about if something is lit? If I say, that jacket is so lit, what does that mean?
Bright.
Well, I think lit, like, not about a jacket.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
I think about, like, getting lit.
Oh, you reckon getting lit?
Yeah.
Getting-
What do you think getting lit means?
Getting lit. Getting sloshed.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. I think lit.
I thought it was like another sleigh.
Yeah, I think
like
it
that's
is.
so lit.
We
you know
might
what I
do
mean?
one more for fun, Nan.
Okay.
What do you think it means when someone is the main character?
Say that again.
What do you think if someone is the main character? Like you're the main character in
Yeah.
this room.
Love themselves.
Love themselves. Kind of.
I guess main character energy is kind of open to interpretation, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Because yes, sometimes when I am serving main character energy, it's because I love myself.
Yeah.
Another
It's
time,
like they're the
it's,
main
you know,
character of the room or the group.
Oh, okay.
So you're the main character in your
If there was a
world.
movie
right.
about this podcast, you would be the main character.
Oh, okay.
The movie is revolving around you.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You're the main character, Nan.
There's
Yeah,
no
it's been-
ushering
Been great.
to the
actually.
seats here.
It's been great.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was good.
She's like, let's wrap it up.
Okay, well, Nan, I think you actually did really well for your first time on a podcast.
Thank you.
How would you rate your experience out of 10?
5?
5 out of 10.
Well, where's the other 5? What's missing?
What could we improve on?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Oh, no, like how have you
Oh,
enjoyed
what
the experience?
what I've
Yeah,
done?
yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Say that again.
Okay, what would you rate your experience being on a podcast out of 10?
Oh, 10.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Nan,
Yeah.
you know you're special
I-
because
'cause-
we don't get any guests on here.
No.
We never get a guest
No.
on.
Yes, I misunderstood. When
No,
You
that's
rated
okay,
yourself
that's
out
okay.
of 10. You chose 5.
Yes,
Yeah, gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. I thought me, and I thought, no, well, 5.
5. No, your experience is a 10, and
But-
you've been a 10 as well.
Yeah.
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 Oh, lovely.
Thank you.
I can't wait for you to
Thanks.
drive the opposite way home and see how much has changed that way as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was, you
we'll
know.
go in a different tunnel on the way home
Yeah.
too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
but
better get your
don't
camera
put
ready.
yourself out.
No, that's
No,
the way
it's
we
on the
have
way
to go.
home.
Oh, she's
Oh,
like, how much
okay.
does this cost? And then I'm explaining like the e-tag to her in the car and how it just takes it out of the
Oh,
bank. And
honor
she's like,
the-
"Where?"
the
It's
toll
like
stole.
I've been reborn
Yeah,
today.
right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Isn't that good?
Very
Yeah.
good.
It's really good, yeah.
We're keeping you
I won't
young.
sleep tonight.
Really?
No.
I thought you might sleep on the way home. It's such a big day.
No. It's just been a great experience, actually.
Oh,
I was a
wouldn't go
bit
home
scared
so early.
at
I
first.
drive around other places.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
lovely.
We might go for a little drive.
No.
Is there
Take
anywhere that you
Nan
can
to
drive? Like,
Bondi Beach and things and.
Bondi?
No.
it takes
What
us
about
to-
Darling
listen.
Harbour?
Yeah.
Bondi Beach,
Yeah.
that's where we went for our honeymoon.
Really?
Did you get married? Did you get married in South Australia, or
Where'd
did
you
you get
get
married up
married?
here?
Here?
We got married in Newcastle.
And then
Yeah.
you went to Bondi.
But we went to Bondi because that's all we could afford. But it was the in thing then.
Everyone went
Wow.
to Bondi for their honeymoon, did they?
Yeah. If you
Wow.
never had money to go somewhere, you know,
You went to Bondi.
we went to Bondi.
Wow, I didn't know that, Nan.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I didn't even think about it. Too many years ago.
Yeah, you should go to Bondi. Take Nan back to her honeymoon spot. Or
No,
Darling Harbour.
no,
or...
Takes us so long
too
to get
far.
home.
No,
Oh,
don't. No.
now it's too much
This
of a
is the
drive for
longest
you.
Nan has
No.
been away from Pop in like.
Wow.
But that's good. That's good. Oh dear.
How funny.
It was good. Thanks anyway. It was lovely.
Is that the end
Thank
of the
you.
episode? don't need
Yeah,
to,
we
like,
can
do
wrap
an
it up
outro.
here.
yeah.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Is there any? It's now I think you should wrap up the podcast with us, and I'm sure you have a lot of wisdom over the years. Could you give one piece of advice to our audience to close out this episode? It can be advice
Life
on
advice.
anything big or small. It doesn't have to be huge, but just what's one thing that someone has said to you over the years? One piece of advice that someone has said to you, and you've gone.
Or what's
a
your
good
words
lesson."
of wisdom to the
What's
youth
your-
of today?
My words of wisdom would be look after people that need help because there's so many that haven't got anything. you
Look
know.
out for people.
And I think if you could help someone, you know, today, because it's very sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. To
Oh,
help.
no.
Always help other people.
Yeah.
I
We
would have
love
loved
that.
Dancing Queen.
I know. I wish you could see your show.
I know. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, everyone.
And thank you.
We'll see you on Tuesday with another episode.